Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel Tutor Things. Today in this video, we are going to see C-sharp properties. So get and set how to use the fields as properties we are going to see in this video. So before understanding what is meant by properties, we should know about encapsulation also. So, as we in the previous video, while we are seeing access modifiers, I told you like why we use access modifiers is for better security purpose and to achieve encapsulation in OOPS concept. We go for access modifiers as we told in the previous video. If you haven't watched this video, please go and watch that previous videos to this. That is access modifiers. We have explained everything in detail. So encapsulation is nothing but to prevent like security data information to be hidden, like. Which is like a capsule, like if for example if you have a tablet, you will have a capsule, right? So the which is a chemical substance which is present in the capsule will not be visible to the users outside, so it is capsuled, right? So encapsulation is nothing but the sensitive data which are present, that can be hidden from the users, and whatever the operations which you have performed, you can achieve that operation. So by using that sensitive information, that is nothing but a concept of encapsulation. So that can be achieved by using these kind of things like declaring fields or values as a private type. So if you declare that as a private type, you no need to access the not able to access that things in the different other classes. That particular fields are restricted to only that particular class where we have to use at that particular place only. And next, we have a public kind of thing. So provide public and get and set methods, so through the properties to access and modify update the value of the private field. So if you want to update the value of a private field which is present in that particular class only, which can use of this thing, that is a public with get and set properties where it can set the values of private fields. So this is the concept of encapsulation actually. So let's see about properties first of all. So to achieve encapsulation, we need properties kind of thing, like we have learned like private variables can be accessed within the same class, and however sometimes we need to access that in the within the other class also. At that time we can use of these properties. So making use of properties will be helpful to you to change the private kind of thing and use that private thing outside the class which is having not having access actually. So a property is like a combination of variable and a method. So it is a combination of a variable and a method, like you can understand it has two different methods like get method and set method. So that is in the variable itself, like for example see, that will be the structure of this property will be somewhat different when compared to field and when compared to method. The combination of field and method will can called as a property likewise. So see, public is here, you can see field is there is normally which is access modifier, private is there, and string name is there. So when and also I have public string name, so which is having a get method and set method. You can see braces are there for this property. The get method which is having a written name is equal to name, and set is there where we are setting the name value as the value which we are passing to this property. We are setting that name for the to this field. So this is all about field which is a private field. So we can set the values of the private fields using public property. So that thing we can do by using this here you can see this is a public property where we can be accessible in other classes also, but you can't able to access this private property. So we can assign the value of this private property private field by using this public property. Whatever the passing value for this property, we can assign that value by using set property, or you can assign that value by using get property. If you want to get, that will return a value of this private field, or if you want to set the value of this private field, you can set by using this public property. So this is the combination of variable and a method. The structure of property will be like this. The access modifier we have to give, and we have to give the type of that string type and name of that property, where you will have a curly braces in that will have a get kind of thing and set kind of method. So in get we have to return that name, and whereas set we have to set the value by use equal to value. So this is all about a property which is a combination of variable and a method. So see this example we are explaining, name is a property associated with the name field. It's a good practice to use the name same name for both the properties and private field. So but with the uppercase letter, so if it is a name type of private thing, you have to use public as a name only, but first thing as an uppercase, so that you can understand this particular is a property for this particular private field. Likewise, you can easily understand, so it will be a readable format. So get method returns the value of a variable name, and set method will return the value of a set the value of a name to this value. The value keep a keyword represents the value assigned to the property. Here no need to pass like parameterize pass like that. Here value itself is a keyword which will have the value of this property actually. So it will assign that value of this property to this set. It's a private field which we have. So this is the example of using property. If you don't understand it, just look at the example below, you can understand. See, now we have a name property to access or update this private field of the class person. So we have these things, and now just see in a practical way. I have a program class, and I have to create one object for that person class, which is another class. So here we are assigning the value of this property, not a field. We are assigning the, because we can able to assign that because this is a public kind of thing. If it's a private, this property also private property, we can't able to access, because property is a public, you can able to access that. I'm setting the value for this, I'm setting the value for this as lame, so that get method will be called and the value will be set to this property. So now we are setting the value here, that will property will set the value for this private field actually. If you set the value for this property, it will set the value for this field, private field. So now I am going to get the value through this property, name property, get the value, get return the value of this field. So this field value will come. So this is a property, it will not have a space actually, it is not like a variable. It will not have any size or any space in the memory likewise. So fields only will have, variables will only will have name. So this property is like a mediator which is able to help us to access the value of a field or to update the value of field likewise. So this but for updating also we have to take the property name, and for getting also you have to get the property name. Actually from get and set values, it is using this variable field or variable value only. So this is we are getting output here lame. You can try this example where W3 schools is a website where you can try any example. You can change this name as anything, like you can get the name by using get you can set the name by using set method of this property, and you can get the name by using get method of this property like you are getting. So this is all about properties, get and set methods, which is property is nothing but basic combination of variables and methods. So here you can see automatic properties, that is shorthand properties. So here how we are doing, like you are for get method you have writing like a return name, for set method you have writing like name is equal to a value likewise. So instead of that, whatever you can able to do is you can have a shortcut, like you can give just like get, no need to get write return or assigning a value. Like this is shorthand kind of thing. C sharp provides a way to use shorthand automatic properties, where you don't have to define the field for the property. You can also write get, that thing is enough, that will get the value. We set inside the property, so that will set the value. So example here will, you can see, produce the same result as the above example. The only difference is there is a less code, because we are not writing as return name or set name is equal to some value. That fields are we are not writing. See, but default you can write like this. So public string name, so get and set. So this is a shorthand property of shorthand properties. So by this also you can just give the name of that property, and you can get the value of the name of the property by using the property name. So properties will normally have a variables that will assign the value to that, and it will return the value of that variable. Shorthandly you can do like this, you can reduce the lines of code, you can remove this part, field part you can remove, and also this the things which are present in this get and set methods you can remove. Just get thing is enough, or set thing is enough, like this get and set methods you can call it as. So same output you will get from this also. This is all about automatic shorthand properties, get set. Here how to use, basically operations are performed by using get and set. Why we use that? basically to access the private variables which are present in the in the class to the other class. If you want to get such case, how we have to do, we have seen so far. So now we'll see why encapsulation. Encapsulation is because to control the class members, like reduce the possibility of user to mess up with the code. Partition will be there, and so that you can use up to that level itself. Like security will be high for by doing such kind of things. And fields can be made read only. Like if you have written get a method only, there is no write method, then it will be only readable property only getting the fields. Likewise, if you don't have any like you can see this example, you can try this example. See, some fields are like get is only there, like, so that you can make it as a readable only or write only. You can you by using this get and set, you can change as requirement. Next, flexibility will be that the programmer can change one part of code without affecting the other parts, like that. So we can do, and also increase the security of data will be there. Only private fields will not be affected outside the class. Likewise, so this is all about encapsulation we can achieve by using these properties and access modifier kind of things. So this is all about this video. Hope you have understood. If you have any doubts regarding this, you can feel free to comment in the comment section. We'll definitely reply to your comments. In the upcoming videos, we are going to see inheritance, polymorphism, and abstraction. So to get notified each time when we upload a new video, you have to subscribe to our channel and also click the bell icon. While clicking the bell icon, you have to select option called as all, so that you will never miss any update or any notification from us. So that's all for this video. Hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have liked this video, give a big thumbs up below and share this video to your friends and colleagues who are at learning stage of web development things. And also subscribe to my go to my channel and check out all the playlists, so that you will get the concepts which you haven't understand. You can understand better by our videos. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.